Hello everyone, Steve Bates here. Together with Shantoria and Matthew, we did our assignment on the GEICO marketing strategy. So wanted to get right into it. As you all know of the 5 C's of marketing, we're going to focus on sort of the company, the collaborators, the climate first, then go into some of the competition, and then finish up with the key customers. So this is right from the GEICO website. Key thing here is the partners are actually 30,000 associates, as well as 7 affiliated different companies, and they insure over 22 million vehicles. A little bit more about the climate of the industry. It's actually consolidating from 2010 to 2014. GEICO has overtaken Allstate as the second largest auto insurer. There's actually, as you can see here, the top 5 make up a little over 50% of the entire market. Overall, for the customers, they really aim after the millennials. So who are the millennials? There's lots of different information about them, but basically born between 1980 and 2000, there's just over 80 million of them. And today we're going to focus on a little bit more specifically. Our recommendations are for GEICO to go after this Hispanic group as well as millennials and males as a whole. So we're going to talk through some of the research we found to sort of justify this recommendation. But 20% of 80 million just comes out to about 16 million people, and GEICO doesn't currently have any specialized strategy for how to basically market to this segment of people. Currently, they do have a great strategy for millennials overall. They're really positioned as that low-cost provider. Everyone obviously needs auto insurance that owns a car. They're doing a great job with their advertising campaigns and really they focus on the urban setting and being that low-cost provider to all Americans. A lot of their promotion comes from direct mail. TV is the major component you're probably familiar with the most, but they do viral marketing like the unskippable ads as well as radio as well. And they're really famous for their iconic characters. So the caveman, the gecko, the money clip. As you can see, there's a lot more that they go through. The weightlifters probably the most recently, even the final countdown and the hump day camel. So we did a lot of our own primary research, did 11 interviews, actually referenced some official market studies, found that of these 11 interviews, there was actually only 3 GEICO customers. Everyone, though, did think the ads were funny and catchy. They knew the phrase 15 minutes could save you 15% or more in car insurance. But overall, the main complaints were lack of customer service, and their prices might not be as cheap as advertising insinuates. So we checked the data. It looks like all of these interviews didn't really line up with market data, and that overall they ranked pretty high or at least average on the customer satisfaction scale, and in many cases better than most for pricing. So through all this research, we found that really the millennials are the most likely to switch car insurance. That's why it's important to go after them. Men and Hispanics are really the target of our recommendations because we feel like they can really go deeper with that, and they are more likely to switch, and then you can retain them as customers as they get older and have families, as well as getting a character to more focus around the customer service. So according to our research, really customer service is a huge indicator of whether someone stays with a car insurance company. We feel like they're doing a good job with the younger focus, but they can definitely continue to stick to this and adapt. They spend over 1.1 billion advertising, so they can certainly figure out new and funny ways going forward. As I mentioned, sort of a male focus, Hispanic focus. This is really an area that the population is just exploding, and the average age is actually only 27. So some of our more specific recommendations are partnering with sports teams, getting celebrity endorsements, really continuing with the television ads, and maybe hiring someone to help that has experience in that area. So lots of information in a short amount of time. Thank you for sticking with me, and I guess good luck with your own presentations.